It's funny how it all kind of just gets jumbled up and
I'm stepping out of that.
Young lady who used to coach her basketball a couple years ago, and her husband is KU Miss.
Oh yeah, they're new.
Kristen and Tim.
Yes, yes, I know. We're
That's a surprise.
Yes.
My last guy had no experience, brand new, first time ever running for office. Nice man, no great ideas, but they endorsed him, and he was so happy.
Well, a lot of people want to know why I'm running, and I think it's pretty obvious that the 7th District hasn't been represented by a fiscal conservative for some great length of time, and watching what's happened over the last 8 or 9 years in the Kansas legislature and with the governor's office, we've basically taken a fiscally conservative state and turned it in basically to a very liberal subset of the federal government's problems. And that's why I'm running. It's really to get people engaged, to take the momentum of what a lot of the grassroots people want in this day and age, and that's basically to get our state and our country back on track. I believe in 2003 we had $1.3 billion of excess funds. Today we're basically raising sales taxes 18.9% on the citizens to try to cover a budget deficit that was growing by $200 million in excess spending. Education is the key for our country to basically maintain its position in the world as an economic power, and without that we can't grow. Spending money on education, though, is a completely different matter. How much money should be spent per kid? The Kansas Supreme Court a few years ago made a ruling, so we've basically bumped the amount per pupil to the highest level in the region. What people don't understand is that money hasn't produced any results in achievement scores. As a matter of fact, we rank lower than Oklahoma, and Oklahoma spends $4,000 per kid less than us on an annual basis. And they're making great strides in achieving success in their classrooms. And with that said, so I know there's a better way. Immigration is basic. The U.S. laws are set up. I'm a fan of immigration, as long as it's done legally. And the burden that it places on our social services, our public safety services, and our overall services it's a burden. Amnesty shouldn't be granted. They should be asked to go back out and come back in the right way. My opponent supported the legislation to either increase the budget, increase taxes, reduce the amount of money, or increase the amount of money being spent on education, but disproportionately affect Johnson County. And then she also voted against the energy plant to help create jobs in western Kansas. And so, with that said, being a businessman, you don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow, and if you're constantly trying to solve issues that are going to happen right now, you don't have a plan for the future. If we can take advantage of our ingenuity and our creativity and create and innovate new jobs with the help of our higher education, we'll be able to basically put this state on a path that our kids and our grandkids and their grandkids will be able to flourish and benefit in any manner they choose to in this state.